In master data, you have all the tabs. Go to the second, post time dependent. Time dependent.
Which one are you talking about?
Number 3.
Okay, number 3. Okay.
Select.
Okay.
Cost center
Okay.
is what?
Optional. Okay. Got it. Okay.
You're not
Alright.
covered controlling, so you cannot understand right now.
Okay.
Now directly key in the master data. AS01.
Yep. I have it here, right? I have
Yeah.
it here. Okay.
Enter.
Enter. Boom. That's it. Time dependent.
See, time dependent. Can you see the tab? Time dependent tab.
Yeah.
Tab.
Yeah, this tab, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gone. So
It's gone. Now you can do it.
Yeah.
The cost center is gone. I mean, it's not required for it.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. So I can save it. Everything is there. Boom.
Okay.
Okay. You can take over, sir. All right.
Yeah.
Can anyone hear me? Hello?
Yeah, Chita.
Can you hear me? Hello?
You want to see my screen?
No, I can't.
Okay. Asset. What?
No, nobody can hear Farhan.
Asset 10 is created. Asset 1.
1 of 0, man. 1.
Oh,
is
1
the
of
main
0. Okay.
Kadir, do you want me to see my
I can't see any screen anyway.
You cannot see any screen. I gave the authorization to this Harshita, but she is not saying yes to that message. Only when she says yes, I can see.
Kadir, actually, I can't show that in this system actually, but because as I told you, my backup data is another system.
Yeah, we'll see later. Alright. Alright. Let's get into the banking part. Okay, automatic payment program. Pay your attention, very important, crucial from an interview point of view. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if you remember, if you have practiced banking, we did manual bank. Manually, we used to issue checks. Right?
Wait,
Hadi.
Wait.
Can you wait, please? Can you start over?
No, I didn't say anything, man. I just said
Okay.
we did banking, we did all manual stuff.
Okay, I just wanted to make
Doing
sure.
the check manually.
I'm
Now I'm going
recording.
for automatic payment program where at one go I want to issue. Okay, one go hundreds of checks. Who are you? 15 years, 20 years, whatever consultant, there's a definite questions from this automatic payment program. Financial accounting, accounts receivable, accounts payable, vendor, business transaction, outgoing payment, here automatic outgoing payment here. Either you go through this step one by one, or you can use a transaction code FBZP. Single transaction code to find all the settings over here. This. Okay. You can do the configuration here.
What's the translation code again, please? FBZP. Okay.
Yes. Single one. So let us start one by one. Did we configure house banks?
Yeah, we did.
No, but my company code is changed, no?
Oh, okay.
No, we don't. Okay, let us configure step by step. First, all company code. Okay, I'm defining. First one, all company code. First setting is all company code. What is all company code? Let us see. New entries. Company code F500. We are paying company code, right? We should give here, right? F500.
Yeah.
What is sending company code? If there is a transaction between cross company codes, then you will give that cross company code name over here. Okay. Like if you have F501, 502, any cross company code, you will maintain it over here for a cross company code payments.
So let's say if you have you did payments from F500 to about 3 company codes, you have to do them individually, or you can put all of them here?
No, single, one by one you can put, not all.
Okay.
Next, separate a payment per business area. I hope you remember business area. What's business area?
Yes.
If you want to make payment based on the business area, then you will select this.
Oh, okay.
Okay. This payment method supplement is sorting basically for. Okay. Grouping the payments. If you select this where you want to group payments, the supplement is used to group payments, grouping of the payments. For what? To get the printed separately. Sorting or printing if you want to sort them. Okay. Tolerance days for payable. Remember in the discounts we said 10% first 10 days, 20% 5%, right? 30 days 0%. So on the 31st day he will become due, right?
Yeah.
Whatever it is. So if I say tolerance 2 days means he will not become due on 31st plus 2 days then.
Oh,
Okay.
that's the second of next month.
Whatever it might be, plus 2 days. It is not necessary that he might taken that invoice might be done in the mid of the month also. Whatever it is,
Yeah.
due date plus 2 days. Okay. Outgoing payment with cash discount. If I give here as 2%, so what it will do is it will go ahead and pick up all the invoices whether they are due or not, but it will say whether if they are applicable giving 2% discount, then it will go ahead and make the payment.
Oh,
Not clear?
no.
Like we said what? In the discounts. If it is between first till 10 days, what would he say? 10%, right?
10%.
From 11th day till 20th day, we said what?
5%.
5%.
Okay. So from 21st day till 30th day, 0%. Nothing. Right? Now if I give here 5%, then what it will do, you know, it will go ahead and pick up all the invoices which are lying in the 5%. It will go ahead and make the payment.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it will not wait for it, for the due process. Okay, it will go ahead and make the payment. So instead of giving this, we give it as a maximum discount. Cash discount means whatever the maximum cash discount is available, go ahead and make the payment. Pick up that invoice.
Okay.
Clear? Not clear? Yeah. Somebody had a question. Go ahead.
Does that mean it picks all the 10% maximum cash discount means?
Maximum means there is no limit. Now it will go ahead and pick whatever the maximum discount is available. It will go ahead and pick that invoice. It will not wait for the
So
due
that
date.
means like maximum is 10% in our case.
Yeah, here it is maximum 10%. It can be anything. In our example, what I have taken maximum. Now the special GL indicators, if you remember for down payments, right? F, A, remember? Request, A for the down payment, special GL indicator. If you are making a down payment via checks for the vendors, you can give here. Clear? Or if you want any particular special GL should be kept in an exception list, which should not be taken into account, you give it over here. Okay, I'll save it.
Kadir, 1 minute. If at all, as you said, like it's for maximum amount discount. If at all, if you don't want that payment to go, but it still got because of that automatic payment thing, then how do we get it back?
No. See, here the question is picking up the vendor invoice. Okay. Here I am picking up this invoice stating please pick up the invoice all which are lying with 5% discount. If I mention like this. If I do not mention like this, if I select Huh?
No,
Yeah,
I
go ahead.
got that point, but if we, if we select max cash discount, it will pick the highest thing, whatever
Yes.
is the maximum cash discount.
Yes.
If we don't want that payment to go automatically, then
Uncheck
how
it.
do we stop it?
Uncheck. Don't give anything.
Okay.
So what will happen then? It will not pick up all those invoices where you are about to get discounts based on the
Okay.
discounts. Okay.
Got it.
So like this, usually packs you discounts. Up to you. Just save it. Data is saved. So this is from the perspective of all company code. Next, I'm going to the paying company code.
And one more. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay. What if we want that small discounts also want to be gone in automatic payment? Then we should come back again and select that.
Small discounts, that outgoing discounts you're saying.
Yeah, outgoing discount. If it's 50%, then we should come back and do it again, and then it goes for payment.
No. There I'm keeping a control. Okay. If you make a payment over there, what will happen? Only at that particular time only it will come and pick that for the 5%. Otherwise it will not pick the invoice.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
Yeah, got it.
What will happen if I have kept there in the outgoing 5%, then only when I come to this particular period only it will pick up then. It will not pick up this.
Okay, it won't pick that.
Next. Paying company code. New entries. My paying company code F500. Now this minimum incoming and minimum outgoing payment. Minimum incoming customer, minimum outgoing vendor, right? Payables, receivables.
Yeah.
100. So the currency will change automatically based on this company code. Does it need to consider exchange rate difference, or no, it should not consider exchange rate? Does it need to consider exchange rate difference in case of a partial payment, or no, it should not consider? Separate a payment for each reference. Then okay. Bills of exchange payment, I'm not sure on that. So if you want to consider foreign currencies, differences should be taken into account, you can select this.
Okay.
Okay.
So the minimum control should be for the payments amount, it should be only 100, or it can be lesser than that also, $50 or something like that?
No, minimum I'm saying, minimum payment should be something like 100. If it is
should
below, the
start from
system will
100
throw an
or-
error,
Okay.
like a limit.
No, I
Minimum.
got it, but can we take lesser than that also?
Yeah, you take $10.
Oh, okay. We have controls, okay.
You can take whatever it is, you can take. This, if you remember, when you get a check, behind the check there will be one invoice, right, attached.
Yeah.
Right, like a sheet is attached which gives you the information about what payment you are making for, right?
Yeah.
If you have purchased anything, when they'll give you one invoice like behind, right, which consists all the details of the invoice, right? That form is by default, this is the form what I'm giving now. This part from here, it will be taken care by an ABAPer. Okay. This form need to be designed with the help of an ABAPer. I'll show you the output of the form, how it looks. Okay. Okay. Next. The sender details, all this stuff will be taken care by your ABAPer. Okay, this output of the form, when I show you, will get a clarity. What is this? Okay, just note it down somewhere. Very important, note it down.
Just give me a minute. Okay, done.
Save it. Back. So this is, I group it like this: all company code, paying company code. What we decide in all company code, we decide the paying company codes, and the sending company code, we decide the tolerances, we decide the maximum cash discount. In paying company code, we decide the tolerance limit for incoming payment and the outgoing payment with respect to customers and vendors, whether foreign currencies exchange rate differences should be allowed or not, and also we decide the payment advice form. This is what you should tell.
Okay.
Clear?
Yep. Okay.
Next, payment method in country and payment method in company code. Both I put it together. This is for your easiest ways to understand. That is what I'm saying. Okay. Method in country. Important config from your automatic payment program, which revolves around to this. Payment method in country. These are all your defaults available in SAP. You can take this also.
Okay.
Okay. Whichever you want, you can take. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and create one. New entries. Okay. So country is US. L. Payment method L I'm defining. What I'm trying to say is I'm going to issue check. Check payment. Check payment. Okay. This is for outgoing or incoming we are doing?
Pending for outgoing.
Outgoing. So under this payment method in country, you'll decide the method of the payment, how you are going to do. It's an outgoing payment. Then you will classify this method as to how you are making this payment, through a bank transfer, through a check, through bills of exchange, check or bills of exchange, how you are doing it. Through
Check.
check. Getting this? Now, based on the post office current account method, you will create, right, in the post offices also? Accounts.
Yep.
You select this. You select this allowed for personal payments only in case of an HR module when it comes into account. Payroll.
Okay. Okay, for payrolls.
Yeah. That is, we just take a check and later all those things will be taken care by the HR. Okay. If you remember, you have a master record, vendor master record, right? You remember vendor master record? In the vendor master record, if you can recollect, we have this address, right?
Yeah, payment transaction.
Can you see this address, street address, postal code?
Yeah.
Here, see this. If I say that required master record, if I select this, this is mandatory. If you do not fill, then it will throw an error.
Oh, okay.
So the fields of the master data address is controlled at the country level here.
Okay.
Yeah. Similarly, your bank details. Now I'm going to the next screen. See, next screen. Can you see these are bank details?
Yeah.
The bank details of whom? The bank details of the vendor.
Vendor.
Now, if you select this under bank details, make account number as a required entry. It will become mandatory then. Okay, country US, bank key. I'll pick up some bank key and give it over here. Okay, let's say this one I'll take. I'll select this, Union Bank of California. Okay, some number I give it. Okay, so this is like a mandatory. Okay, anything, any field you want to make a mandatory, I'll save it. Clear?
Yep.
So what all we are doing in payment method in country? Methods classification, then controlling the master record,
Master
fields,
record.
vendor master records. Now in the posting details, tell me what is the document type for outgoing payment?
F-53?
Document type for outgoing payment, not the transaction.
Document type, I'm sorry. It's KZ?
KZ. If you want to maintain KZ, you can maintain KZ, or if you wish that I want to track separately this outgoing payments, how they are happening, then you can give this ZP and ZV. It's up to you. If you want to track separately, here.
Okay.
Okay, you can use it. Or if you feel like give KZ. It's up to you. Yeah.
Which one actually most of the people use it, KZ or ZP or something?
Basically they use this ZP and ZV.
Oh, okay.
Then you need to maintain this number range again. You have to go there and maintain this number range for this.
Okay, number ranges from them for them also. Okay.
Yeah, at the OBA7.
Yeah.
So I have maintained KZ. I am maintaining KZ. Use Classicate Medium program. Now this program, you need to make a note of this program. This program, what it does is, this program, very important here. This program, what it does, it will clear the invoice. When it clears the invoice means what? You don't need to use F-53.
F-53, it's clear.
So it is the program itself is doing. We will not use F-53 anymore. So it is clearing the invoice and also it issue the check.
So FCH5 is also not required.
Not required. Clear.
Okay.
No FCH5 also. So all automatic, right? So it is done through this program.
Okay. So only
Okay, how
raising
do
the
we know
invoice
this
is required.
Yeah. How do we know this program? You go to a transaction code SE38.
SE, right? Okay.
Yeah. This Abacus actually look into it. I'm just showing you. Give this program name. Select display.
Okay.
This is how they wrote the program. If you can read it, you can read it. If you know the programming part. Okay? Okay. So I gave it. This is your print data set. Later on, if you want to pick up a prints in the spool, you know what's a spool, right? Where all the prints are there, right?
Yeah.
Printer. Okay? Hello? So that list 1s I gave to save it. Now this payment medium program, this payment method in the country, do you want to make it specific to any currency? Currency is allowed here. Then you can make it here. USD, EUR, AUD, specific currencies.
Okay, specific. If you don't mention it, it takes everything, right?
All. It will take all. We usually maintain all. Clear? Now in this, did I anywhere specify our company code in the country when I was doing?
No, you
That
did not.
same thing we need to extend it to the company code.
Okay. So this is nothing but it's everything same, but except company code is
Same.
added.
Only thing is I'm extending to my payment method in company code.
Company code.
Extending it, that L which we created, I'm extending it to the company code.
Okay.
Amua. So I go here. So I'll give the company code F500.
Yes, sir.
L, right? We created
L is
L.
method, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the minimum tolerance. Minimum 100, outgoing some big amount. This is not the one which we are talking about customer and vendor. This is your outgoing payment.
Okay, whatever the
Total
payment
amount.
is, like, yeah.
Total amount. Okay, now here, single payment per mark line item. Here you read what it says. All items with the payment must indicated explicitly are paid individually. Individual
Okay.
means what? Per line item, one check.
Okay. For
You might be
each
having
invoice,
four invoices, right, for the
for
vendor.
each invoice, each payment again. I mean, each,
Four invoice, 4 checks. If you do not select this, then what will happen?
it will collect
Total
everything.
it
and-
is
One check.
one check. So if you select this payment per due date, means the payment will happen only when the due date will appear. Otherwise, it will not pick that invoices then.
Oh, okay.
Okay, like for example over here, only by 31st it will become due. Only then these invoices will pick them. Otherwise, it will not pick them.
Oh, okay.
Okay. This extend individual payments is again related to your personal. Okay, like credit memos, individual payments. Next, foreign payment or foreign currency payments. Do you like to make payment to the foreign vendors? Foreign currency is allowed. Okay. Like if you have customers or vendors which have been created abroad, should it be allowed? All these things you can select. Okay. This is bank selection control. This is basically, you know, it's a optimization where you are trying to control. I'll show you in the front end also, like once we create banks, like a company will not operate with a single bank. They might be having a number of banks, right? Hello?
Yeah.
Right, Arshita, they will operate with 4 or 5 banks, right, K? So I'll show you in the front end how to pick up that banks. Now this form of the payment medium is, this is your check template. You have a check, right? Hello?
Yeah.
The template of the check, like pay so and so. Yeah, Arshita. What happened? Can you hear me?
No, I'm fine. Yeah.
Okay. Note on this. This is for the check template F110 premium underscore check.
Oh, okay.
Checkbook you have now, the checkbook output
Yes,
template.
sort of, yeah.
I'll save it. Bye. So I'm done with payment method in country and payment method in company code.
Company code.
So 2 things. In the payment method in country, I specify the method, classification of the method. Then if I want to control the fields of the master data and the document type, further I'll set up a program which is responsible for clearing the invoice and issue of check. The same I'll extend it to the payment method in company code. Clear?
Okay. Yep. Yeah.
Next, bank determination. So before we go into the bank determination, we have not yet created the house bank. Earlier we created, but we lost that
Yeah, we lost the data.
right? So I'm now again creating it. So I don't think you need an explanation on this house banks, which
Yeah,
we
that's
already
okay.
done last time.
Yeah, we have
Right.
already done.
F500. I'm setting new entries.
New entries.
Okay.
Some.
They create. I need to create. I don't have,
Yeah.
right?
Country.
Uh,
It's a country required entry.
no. No, I'm thinking what city. Okay.
Mhm.
Country US. Bank key. I will create a bank key as
Give all zeros and 9 or something.
9098490.
Okay.
Click on create. Okay. Citibank. I hope you know this, right?
Yep.
NY Street, some 15th Street. City is New York. Branch. Okay.
Yep.
This is the number, bank number. Note it down.
98490.
Continue. Okay. Save it. It's 9 now. How much? 3, 4, 5. Acha.
You do 10, I think. Just give me 1 0 or something.
Yeah, 9.
Yep.
I'll save it. It's asking again to do it. Okay. Now I'm going to the bank accounts. Under this bank, a bank account.
About
New entries.
Yep.
So let's say city S.
Yes.
So it is nothing but my savings account.
Savings account.
Some number I give. Okay. This bank account number. So let's say one number I'll change.
Hadi,
Yeah.
hello?
Yeah, I can
So
hear you, man.
when I get here, when I get here, I don't have to create it because we have already created it in our system, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I lost it, so
Since-
that is why.
since the
I
data
don't
is
have the
lost,
GL
you
also. I
can
need to
still
create
get it.
one GL also. Okay. I don't have a GL, so I'll come back and ask
Oh.
me later.
Okay.
So similarly, next entry,
For current assets.
I want to create one more. Let's say current.
CPA.
We done this, Harshita.
Yeah. I do remember it actually.
Yeah. So what I'll do, I'll create 2 GL accounts now. Okay. One is for the savings and one is for the current. Okay.
FS00.
So let's say 2 all zeros 1. So this is my
Savings.
city savings. Okay.
Mhm.
So here I need to give that house bank which I have
House
created
bank and account ID. Yeah.
and the account ID with relevant to savings. Similarly, I need to create one for current.
Right.
Just need to change it to C.
And description also.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and assign this GL. Hey, we did this, okay? No confusion in this.
No confusion.
So save it.
No confusion.
Wait, I'll make some more complicated for you this one.
1.
I gave the right one, no? That one?
Yep. For current you get 2.
Yeah. So I'm fine for both. Okay.
Mhm.
So we have done the house banks. Okay. Now I'm doing the bank determination.
Bank determination.
What all we do in bank determination? First one is ranking order. Okay. We'll rank here. Bank determination. Its ranking means like we have used only Citibank, right? There might be Citi, Bank of America, HSBC Bank, so many banks the companies
Yeah, so
operate
many
with,
banks.
right?
Mhm.
So here we can rank them accordingly. Here.
Mhm.
Here I go, new entries. My payment method is L, right? We defined it, right?
Yeah, it's
USD, ranking order 1. What is my house bank? We said Citi,
Citi.
right?
Mhm.
Here, don't get confused between a house bank and account number. Account ID is different.
Yeah,
House bank is nothing but the bank which you are operating in.
operating it.
Okay, Citi, like this 2, HSBC, 3, Bank of America, 4, whatever banks. You can keep on
Okay.
giving here.
I can give the rank.
Ranking.
Mhm.
Clear ranking?
Yeah.
Now I'll go into the bank accounts. New entries. Now house bank is Citi. Payment method is L.
L.
Currency is USD.
USD.
Now you give your account ID here. Which account ID you want to use? Current,
Okay.
saving, whatever account.
Uh-huh.
Let's say I'll use current account. Okay. So the current account, what is the GL account for the current account? Maintain this. Clear?
Mhm.
Next, available amounts, new entries, house bank, Citi,
Mhm.
account ID, CITIC, right?
C.
Current account, right?
Yeah, current account is C.
Current account. Now this days what you're seeing is basically will be taken into account for your bills of exchange. Anyone have an idea what's bills of exchange?
Mhm. Yeah.
Huh?
Mhm.
There are a number of days involved in bills of exchange, right?
Yeah.
Bills of exchange. Amua? Okay, anyone had an idea what's a bills of exchange?
Bills of exchange?
Hmm.
No, I have no clue.
No?
I've forgotten another.
Okay. Your company is F500. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, between this company, you have a vendor. Let's say you're operating with a Citibank and you have a vendor. Okay. You sold some goods to this vendor. Okay. Let's say 100,000 that you purchased. From whom? From the vendor. Am I right? Clear?
Yeah.
Now you need to make a payment to the vendor, right? This 100,000.
Yeah.
Right. So this vendor, because you need to make a payment, you decide that I'll make a payment after so and so days. Some days you have taken, 40 days, whatever it is. This vendor is in need of a money, so he'll go with this particular PO and he'll give it to the Citibank stating that please give the amount because I need to receive from this F500 company. So after discounting certain amount, what will it do is it will give you that amount to this vendor. Later the Citibank will go and collect the amount from F500. So this is like a bills of exchange.
Bills of exchange.
Getting this?
Yep.
Hello? Okay. I don't know how many people got that. Okay, so in that I'm saying 999, something like that, any number of days. If you look into this, it will give you a complete information. As a rule, you only need if you have bills of exchange payment to be posted.
Before the due date.
Okay, you can enter 999 and the value dates will not be taken into consideration.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm not doing any bills of exchange, so I just give 999. Currency available for outgoing payment, any amount. Go ahead and give. Incoming. Tolerance.
Yeah.
Hello. Okay. Since we are not doing bills of exchange, so value date and expenses, all these are not required.
Okay.
Clear till here? Any questions?
No, it's fine.
Clear.
Clear. When I am asking, you're saying nothing. But when I'm saying it is clear, you're saying clear. Good.
Because we have to dissect it, you know, and practice before, right?
Testing. Start. So before this testing, some invoices should be there, right? In F-43, I need to post some vendor invoices, right?
Yeah.
So /n.
Can a quick one? Are we done with the banking?
Where I'm done, I'm doing the banking only, no? This is banking, no?
Oh, okay, okay.
Right. You got up late, man. F-40. This is all banking, no? Automatic payment program.
Okay.
Okay, we did this K. Last time we did this manual, actually.
Oh,
Hello?
but K was not around that day.
Is not there, huh?
He was not there
Okay.
actually.
Yeah.
There?
Yeah,
You need
there.
to pick up a video, man, of this, of the manual one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So anyway, I have done this house banks today. I have created, right? This one I have created today.
Okay, I'll do one thing. I have that recording. I'll forward it to you.
Oh, okay then. Thanks.
Did you have class yesterday? No, we do not have class yesterday. Okay. I'm running around with my passport, man. He says thanks. I'm just going around for my passport. When I went for a renewal, they have given my father name, so it's written twice. So I'm just arguing with them why it has been written twice. No. Philippines, it seems. They want me to travel to Philippines. Okay.
Hey, Hadi, you coming here? You coming to the States?
No. I'm trying to Philippines.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, I don't know.
You have to come here too, right? Come and
I'm
let's
just
open
going to
open a SAP school here.
If I go to Bangkok, that's a different story, man. Farhan. All right.
I mean, are you going to stay there or just
No.
going to
No. I actually don't want to go. Let's see. I get homesick very quickly, you know. Amua, do you travel to your home country, man?
Yeah. That's my motherland, man. I love it. But if you go no vacation, it's just visit. Right?
So US is a fatherland.
But seriously, we miss the weather. It's true.
Uh, 40. Yeah, US is a fatherland only. So. Alright. Purchases. Now watch this. What is the payment method here?
L. It should be L.
Now you can either specify here or You go to this FK02, which is your master data, right? See,
Master data.
go to this payment transaction under this company code data. Enter. Can you see your payment method here?
Yeah.
And
Oh, there we can mention and save it. Okay.
you can have n number of payment methods. C, K, like this you can keep on giving. But
Oh, I mean,
here
can we
at
keep
the
on giving on the
transaction
same
data, you
field?
can overwrite here. Hello?
Okay.
You can overwrite here.
But Kadir, in master data, there's only a single line. So can we go on, doing it on the same line?
Yeah, continuously. It is an order like that. This is ranking K, C.
Okay, no need of some comma or something or the other. Right?
No comma. Nothing is required. Like this you can give.
Just a moment, Kadir. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'll keep you on hold.
Now if you want to make it a specific to any particular bank, you can make it over here. House bank. How do you find US, man, Amor? Disappeared. Okay, you there?
I'm wrong.
Okay,
Yeah.
how is UK, man? You got good opportunities for
Yeah, a couple of stuff coming up for late, so I even need to talk to you about it.
Now, SAP side, how's the market?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Looks pretty positive these days.
Okay, what about Farhan in the US? It's good? Okay.
Kadir, I'm back. I'm sorry.
All right. So you can make it specific to the market. But that's pretty less now, man. $70 per hour. Because one of my friend is earning around $150, $170 per hour.
What? Hello, for doing what?
No, Farhan was. This is not possible. No, he is earning 170.
Oh,
What?
is it?
Yeah, but for doing what? What is he doing?
He's an FICO consultant.
Oh, FIC. Oh, okay, and he makes. Oh, yeah.
He picks up only those projects which got screwed up.
Oh.
Farhan is having some problem with,
Yeah, it's
Voice?
averagely people make like
Okay.
$120, $130 an hour, right? So if he's
Yeah.
fixing screwed up projects, you make more.
Okay. All right. If you want to make it specific to a bank, you can make it over here. All right.
Okay.
Save it.
Hey, you have to connect us to your friends. So if we can't get you, then we'll say, hey, we have a problem. Help us fix it.
Sure. L. Okay. Enter. Okay. Actually, what we have done, we are a group of around 30 people or 35 people. So what we did is we created one mail ID, group mail ID. So if anybody have any issue when they are working around, they'll just post on that. So it circulates on the Gmail.
Oh.
Oh,
So
it's good,
are you going
actually.
to add it? Are you going to add us to it?
I'm saying something. Always you keep on looking at your end.
Yeah, but we don't. No, but we don't have it.
Whatever I say, you keep on looking at my end. Okay. See.
Okay.
Okay. See, this is one. It has raised by somebody. Okay.
Right,
So
that's
somebody
right.
said, "I'll help you." So he has sent this. He wants some profit center report. Okay, something like this.
Oh.
So we keep on adding like this. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, but okay, so
It's actually good.
you add us to the email distribution list, right?
But that I don't have the control of that, man. Somebody else is having. I need to look into
Yeah, yeah. Talk to that person. Hey, I have some guys they want to join. Yeah.
it.
Yeah, but that's a good asset. You know, that's a good asset to have. You can always reach out to the community and say, hey, I got issues, man.
Yeah. If no one responds, one guy will be like, just scolding.
Yeah, you call him like, hey, what's wrong with you?
Not calling, man. There will be a very bad mail, actually. You know. Ridiculous mail. So everybody, then the moment we get that mail, everybody will start leave their job and start helping that guy then. Okay. Anyways, come back. Save it. So I just saved this document and let us run this. Pay attention. We'll come back on this. Leave it. F110. So this is the transaction code F110.
Okay, it's for what?
It is for running the program. This F110, executing automatic payment program, execution.
Okay, execution of automatic. Okay.
So whatever date, what is the date it is showing in that? Some date. This is the date. And just give the date. This is like a variant identification. It's just like a variant. So I'll say my variant name is F500. Okay. Now this variant will have all the controls like parameter, document entered up to, pick up all the documents after whatever date if you want to give. Okay. Company code F500, payment method L, next payment date 13/02/2014. Okay. Do you want to make it specific to a vendor? Then give that particular vendor. Otherwise, it will pick up all the vendors and customers that are due. Okay.
Since anyways we have only one, it's fine.
Yeah. Do you want to consider exchange rate type whenever there's a difference in the currency? You can maintain here. Okay. This free selection, actually we use it in a scenario where you want to pick up a payments of all EUR or AUD or INR like this. I'm just giving you one example. Okay. To a specific field. Then you go ahead and pick up a specific field here. Okay, here. Like in the vendor master record or a document. You'll go specifically you want to pick any particular thing. Like a currency. If you select here this currency, then you maintain that value. Please pick up only INR currency. Then it will pick up only for those.
Okay.
You can exclude that values. Then it will go and pick that. Getting this? Hello?
Okay.
Okay, additional log.
I don't get that. I don't get that. No, I don't get that.
Excluding, man. In an invoice, you will have all those currencies, right? INR, USD, AUD. We remember we used to post, right?
Okay. Also, if you say exclude, then you put INR. That means you can take every currency with the exception of INR, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
I just gave you one example of that. You can sort it based on anything, based on the document number, based on whatever you feel like.
Okay.
Okay. Coming to additional log, this is for your any errors or any issues. This is optional. If you want to select, you can select both. Okay, like this. For example, I want to see the log for this particular vendor for any issues. Payment method in all selections, line item for payment. If I select this, I will be able to see the output log. Okay, any issues. Like if I select both, see, it will throw an error. It will say select either of the two fields between these two. I cannot select both.
Okay.
So payment method selection in all cases.
In all cases.
Like this. Come back to parameter. Save it. Just save it. Come back to status.
Printout data medium?
Huh?
What is the printout last step?
No, I'll come back. That is for your check. We are not yet there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now there is a proposal for this. When you are running this program, F110, first we set up the parameter. Right? All the parameter details.
Okay.
Then after setting the parameter details, I run the proposal.
Yeah.
Okay. The proposal, what it does, it runs in the background, and picks all open invoices,
Okay.
open for payment. So I'm running the proposal. See here,
Yep.
So rather than putting on a later date, just run it, start immediately now, because I want to run and show you. Okay, I'm selected, start immediately. Continue. So what says over here?
Proposal
running. Just refresh this. This is the status. Refresh it.
Wait, verify.
Okay, then if
So
it's
what it
completed,
is?
it shows there. Okay, it's great.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. Now this is the log. See. Here.
Okay.
The log has come because we selected there.
Yeah.
Now if you click on
So we
this
can
log,
view
you can
that.
see that whatever that issue is, if there is any issue over here.
Okay.
Okay. So
But
this
how
is
do-
our
how do
invoice
you know,
which we
like,
posted.
there is some issue? Like it changes some color or something?
No, you need to keep reading out this one. Look into it.
Okay.
Each one of the line. Now this is the line item we selected right in the log. So this is how it will show.
Okay.
So we are concerned only with this invoice because we posted this invoice, right? This is an earlier invoice which we posted some time back.
Yeah.
Okay. Getting this? This is just a log.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then in this
Right.
scenario, like how do we say that we only want that one? We don't want all these.
I did not get you. You want to
We
pay
want
what?
only the 12,000 invoice, whatever.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have
that I'm
to
showing
say.
you. I'm showing you next. Okay. Now this is your display the proposal. It's a display. Just a display. See, it's a display.
Okay, here we can pick up. Okay.
Yeah, this is just a display. I just wanted to show you stating that, see how the invoice is getting picked. See, INR is not getting picked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, USD, all the USD is getting picked. Back. Okay. Now this is display. Display of the proposal. Now, as you are saying, I don't want to make the payment of this, right? You're saying,
Yeah.
Archita?
Yeah, that's
I
what.
want to make a payment for this. Go back, edit the proposal,
Okay.
continue.
So
Which
we can
one?
always
This one
go
you don't
for
want to
the-
wait. Yeah, you need to edit it. You double click on this. Again, you double click on this. You can block it here.
Okay, block the payment. Okay.
Okay.
Block.
Okay, I'm not going to block it. If you want to block, you click on reallocate. If you want to give a different payment method to it, you might have, right?
Yeah.
If you want to not issue from the current account, savings account, whatever account, in
Yeah,
the
we
front
might
end
want
also
to
you
just-
can change. That's what I'm trying to explain.
Okay.
One at the transaction data, another in F110 also you can change if you want to change. See L, I have this, right? Hello?
Yeah, yeah.
I hope you are getting this what I'm trying to tell you.
Got it.
See, we selected what? Current account, right?
Current account. Now we can select savings also.
Now you see it is rereading it. It's already done. Again I'm issuing it. Just to show you I'm showing it. Okay?
Okay.
Because it's already done, right?
Yeah.
So it's just rereading it. Okay? So I'll go back, see. Okay? No. If you select this display proposal again, clear? I go back. Now, clear on the proposal side? Any questions?
No, no doubts.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm running the payment run. Now what will happen? The moment I run the payment, it should not only clear the invoice, it should clear the invoice.
Yeah, it should clear the invoice as well as it should, give for payment.
Issue the
also.
check.
Issue the check.
Issue the
also.
check. Two things. But issue the check, we'll see later. First clear the payment. First step we'll see. Okay? Payment run. I'll start immediately. Okay? Rather than scheduling and all that. Continue. Running.
Yeah.
Just you need to refresh this.
Okay.
So 2 generated, 2 completed.
2 completed. Yeah.
Why 2? Not 1 because we selected there as a
Yes,
single
because-
payment per mark line item.
Yeah.
Clear?
Got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now this is 1. Now I want to see whether what is the document number and all that, right?
Yes.
Either you go and check the log. This is the log. Here you can check the log. It will give you this document number 2000, 2001.
2000.
Or you can go here, go to here, payment, display.
Okay.
It will give you this document numbers.
Okay, got it.
Now it is cleared. From open item it has gone to the cleared.
Clear item. Yeah.
Now what we have to do? Issue the check.
Yeah.
So you have to come here, print out / data medium. This is the program, right? That does
Yeah.
issue the
Yes,
check.
that are the, yeah.
But before we issue the check, do we have the checkbook? We did not create, right? Remember?
No, we haven't.
So we need to create, right?
Yes.
Anybody remember the transaction code? FCHI,
Yeah, FCHI, right.
House Bank, For which one?
Yes,
Current account, right?
Yeah.
For the current account.
For the current account, we have done.
Change. Create.
Create.
Lot number.
Lot number.
Check number something. 1000.
Something. 2000.
2000. Should I select non-sequential?
Yeah, take non-sequential only. That's better.
If you select non-sequential, then the system
Yeah,
will
don't
not
select. Yep.
in case of, you should not select in case of automatic payment program, because the system will take care. In case of manual only, you will select this.
Okay, got it.
Continue. Save it. Back. So I've done that. Now I'm creating a variant. Same, you can create whatever you feel like. I'm using the same thing. Again, I'm creating a variant.
F500.
Yeah, whatever, you can create this. Maintain this. This variant, I want to maintain it. Click on this. For all selection screens, I'll select. Continue. What is the paying company code?
F500.
What's the payment method? L. House bank. City.
City.
Account ID.
CTC.
C. Check lot number. If you do not create, it will not come like this. 1. We gave the lot number.
Okay.
Right? Now, do you want to see the printer? The printer name, LP01, LP01, LP01. Yes, I want to see all this. Okay. Output, I want to see, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just sample printout, I don't want. Just give 0. Okay. All this should be saved. Click on the attributes. So whatever description, just give the description. Save it. So this is saved under a variant, this F500. All this. Back. Okay. Come back to the status. Save it. Now click on this printout.
Okay.
Remove this question mark. Give F500.
Oh,
Okay.
so that
Just
it
say
picks,
continue.
yeah.
That variant name.
Yeah, got it. So that it picks
Continue.
under variant. Yeah.
Now what it says below?
Print job has been scheduled.
Okay, shut up.
Now how to see that? System, services, output control. That is nothing but your spool. SP01 transaction code.
SP01, right?
Yeah, here.
Okay. Okay.
Now you execute. Okay. First payment summary. This is what we made the payment, right?
Yep.
Yeah. 212. Yeah.
Back. Now this is your payment advice form.
We have cleared. Okay.
Okay, this is the first one. Page down, this is for 2 because we created 2, remember, documents. 12,000, see what's this? Page down, see here, 2 of 3 like this. Page up 1, this is for 2. Use the page up and page down button. See the amount, how it is moving, see. 2 documents, right?
Okay.
Otherwise, if you would have selected, not selected that single line item, in a single invoice you will get both 12,000 and your 200,000.
200,000. Yeah.
Okay. So this is about the advice. Back. Now check payment. This is your template, check template. Attached to it, see.
Okay.
Bank number, account number, check number.
Check number.
Okay, this you need to design. Okay, I just taken some sample piece to show you. That's it. So see, one go we are making like this. You can make payments for hundreds of vendors just like this.
Okay. Got it.
Enjoyed? Boring?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it's nice. It's good.
So no more F-53. Directly you can issue. No more FCH5. Invoice, run program, make the payment.
Run program, make the payment. Yeah. Excuse me.
So this is about the automatic payment program.
Okay. So now we finished with banking, right?
No man, you want me to finish it?
No, tomorrow. Right, banking is quite big.
As per your timing, still I have 15, 16, 17 minutes.
Yeah, but today I'm really tired, you know. You have to give us today.
Hey, yesterday I took a break, right? So tomorrow also probably I'll take a break. Okay. Because I'm
Not
running
happening
around for my
tomorrow.
passport, man. I'm running around for my passport over there.
Okay.
So here you don't know, taking out is very difficult. I think Harshita knows that very well.
Yeah.
Hello, Kadir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Kadir?
Yeah.
Kadir, one doubt.
Okay.
What is this, like cancellation of unissued checks? Like, did we do that, something like unissued checks cancellation?
Yeah, cancellation of unissued checks we have run now, voiding those checks.
That means voiding, right?
Yeah.
Oh, then what is cancellation of issued checks? That means just the cancellation part we have.
Yeah, we did not cancel the checks and reissue.
Reissue. Oh, that's okay. Got it. I just have some doubts, so I just asked you.
Yeah.
Then how do we create void reasons? Like, actually, can we do it?
You can create, now I told you, now over here you can create your own reason codes also. Here, void reason codes. You can create your own reason codes here. New entries, create.
Okay, so I
Stolen,
don't know that actually.
whatever.
You said we can do it, but
You can create your own FCHV transaction code.
FCHV. Okay.
Create your own. This is more complicated, man. I doubt anybody will take this. Let's see tomorrow how you will people take this. Electronic bank statement.
Also, do we have session tomorrow?
No. I'll let you know. I'll update you.
Yeah, we are very smart. We'll get it. Don't worry about it. We'll get it.
It's really.
Kadir, if you're having a class tomorrow, please let me know a bit earlier.
Yeah, sure.
So he can sleep. You can catch up on.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Good.
Kadir,
Yeah.
1 minute.
Yeah, I'm good.
In check management, what all we have to do, like only this, void reasons or something else also? I mean, what all comes under check management?
Check management, we don't do it in the real time actually. Manual, nobody does it.
Oh, it's for the manual thing, okay.
Yeah, it's very manual. I don't think it's all through an electronic bank with automatic payment program only will do it. This electronic bank statement is where you are trying to reconcile your bank account with the bank statement.
Okay.
You get a bank statement, right? You might have received it, right, in a hard or a soft copy, whatever it is. What you will do is you will try to reconcile the bank account which we created, right? Current account, savings account, right?
Yeah.
It should map exactly with the bank statement. So how do we do that? We'll see. I'll look into it tomorrow on that.
Oh, sure. Kadir, in case if you're not having session also, can you please clear my doubt actually tomorrow at least? I'm not able to move forward.
Yeah.
I have
Tomorrow
all my
around,
set
after this time around, we'll see.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I don't know because what will happen is it's around 8:30. I'll go there. I don't know when I'll come back
Understand.
over there.
I mean, if you're not having session also, that's fine for me. You can just email me so that I'll just log in for the doubts at
Yeah,
least.
somewhere in the evening will be fine. If I'll let you update you.
Oh,
on
that's
evening.
fine then. Okay for me in the evening also. And then you just tell me the timings, I'll be ready.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Sure. Kavita,
Farhan. Sorry, Kadir.
you are late to the session.
Yeah,
Right.
very late.
Yeah. Amwa,
We are doing
Let's go
because
by now.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
what's the punishment for Kavita? She's late to the session.
one more class.
Yeah, we'll give her all the videos to practice before tomorrow.
I said what's the punishment for Kavita. I'm not telling what is the solution to Kavita.
That's the punishment. Watching the video.
All the videos.
Yeah,
All the videos is a
Punishment.
so watching my videos is a
Yeah.
punishment, huh?
Yeah.
Watching my videos is a punishment.
Okay, like,
That's actually not a punishment.
Yeah.
no problem.
Harshita, can you send me the video, please?
Yeah, definitely. Okay, I'll send it across now.
Okay.
All right, bye everybody.
All right.
Hey, are you on Skype?
Okay, guys. Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye.